Hello. So today in this video, I'll solve this question. You can see this question is an important question. It came in your NEET exam previous in 1 year. This question came. So this is a very uh, you can say important type question, and here the uniformity of a wire or a chain is described. So how to solve this type of question, let us discuss. So here the question is, a heavy uniform chain lies on horizontal table top if the coefficient of friction between between the chain and the table is 0.25, then then the maximum then the maximum fraction of length of the chain that can hang over the edge of the table is okay. So let me analyze the question first. A uniform chain lies on a horizontal table. Okay, so suppose this is a horizontal table and a chain is lies, this is chain, you can imagine, and it is hanging. Okay, so this is a chain, you can imagine, this is a chain and it is hanging over a table, horizontal table. Now the question is that the friction between the chain and the surface of this table is 0.25. That means coefficient of friction is given and mu s is given 0.25. Okay, uniform chamber horizontal friction. Okay, so now what happens? Now the chain is kept on a table. Now the chain can hang over this edge. Okay, now up to a particular length. Beyond this length, suppose if the length will increase, the hanging length will increase, then it will start sliding. But the question is, it should not slide. Then the maximum fraction of length that can hang over the table. That means the question says, what shall be this length of this chain so that it can hang over this surface. Okay, and beyond this length, this chain will start sliding. धीरे धीरे वो slide करके गिरना शुरू कर देगा. It will start falling down. Okay, but the question is, what should be this length? ये length कितना होना चाहिए? What should be this length? Now let's say this length be x. So x length can be hang over the edge without any motion or slide. Okay, because the friction will be in the opposite direction, so friction will not allow the chain to move or slide. Okay, but beyond the frictional force, if the length will be more here, then it will start sliding. But the question is, what should be the maximum length? कितना maximum ये कर सकता है, means hang हो सकता है. ठीक है, so what shall we do then? Now we'll assume certain things and let the length of the chain is length of the chain is L, total length. Then let's the mass of the chain is M. So we have assumed these two things. Okay, and coefficient of friction is of course given. Now, if total length is L, then what will be the, and mass is M. So what will be mass of this length, x length? We can calculate easily. For x length, mass using unitary method you can do. Mass is M, total mass. For unit length, mass is M by L. For x length, M by L into x. So what is the mass? What is this mass of this hanging length? Now the mass of this hanging length is M by L into x. Okay, so this is your mass of the hanging length. This is what? Mass of hanging length. Okay. Now if the mass of this hanging length is this one, what will be the remaining mass? Now remaining mass you can write M minus this one, total mass minus this one, or you can write using our same unitary method that this length is what? If this is x, then this length is L minus x, total length is L. So the length which is present on the table or horizontal table is L minus x. So what will be mass? So mass will be M by L, L minus x. Okay, M by L, or L mass, L length, M mass, unit length M by L mass, L minus x length, M by L into, so this is on table. This is the mass on table, mass present on table. Okay. Now with this concept we can easily solve this question. How? Now the mass which is hanging is M upon Lx. So what will be weight downward? Weight of this due to this hanging portion is mg. Here m is M by Lx into g, and there will be a tension upward because it's hanging. So there will be tension upward. It's like a string. So the tension is upward. It's like a straight string. Now again the friction will be to the left side, and the tension on the upper portion of the chain is to the right side, right? And due to the mass of this chain which is over the table, there will be a mg downward due to the weight, and m is your M upon L minus x. This is your mass into g, and there will be normal force of course, n. So now we'll write down the equations. Equation is, see here there is no acceleration, just it's hanging over the table at a maximum level. Okay, means beyond that this length will start sliding. So this mass or this whole chain is not moving downward. Acceleration is zero, no acceleration. So what we can write? That your T is equal to, or T minus mx upon L into z is equal to 0. No acceleration. The net force is equal to 0. Or we can write T is equal to mx upon L into z. Okay. So this is one equation we got. Now second equation we can get from here only. Okay, so here also friction and tension must be equal, no motion. So we can write F minus T is equal to 0, or we can write T is equal to F, friction. Okay, what is friction? Friction is mu s or F static. This is a maximum one. So maximum one Fs is mu s n. What is n? N is this one, right? M by L, L minus x into g. So we can use that one. And mu s is given 0.25 into n is your n is your m by l minus x into z. Okay, so we got, this is equation 2, let's say. So we got two equations. Okay, and from these two equations you can use your techniques, elimination, cross multiplication. Let us subtract these two equations. T got cancelled. Okay, either side. Now in the right side you can write that 0 is equal to, or left side is equal, so you can write that right hand side will be equal, so you can write mx upon lg is equal to 0.25 m by l minus x. If you do this method also, like elimination, tt cancelled, then this quantity minus this quantity is 0, so this quantity will come right side, same thing will get, right? But why will you go to this one? On left side equal, right side you can write equal, they will be equal. Now you can see mm will get cancelled, gg will get cancelled, and ll will get cancelled. So what we got, that x is equal to 0.25, x is equal to 0.25 into 0.25 into 0.5 to 0.25 into L minus x, or you can write x is 0.25 minus x, I'll bring plus 0.25 x is equal to L, or x common 1.0.25 is equal to L. So this is L L into 0.25, 0.25 L. This is also 0.25 L. X is equal to 0.25 L divided by 1.25. Cut 5. Sure, x is equal to L upon 5. Now you got it. You got that x is equal to L upon 5. So you can easily convert to x means the hanging portion is L upon 5. Okay, so what in percentage, what fraction, you can write this fraction in percentage. L upon 5 means, what is the percent? Means out of L upon 5 is hanging. So out of all, you can write, or you can just convert this fraction to percentage by multiplying 100. So you can write this x. So L by 5 means L by 5 into 100. By L. Okay, because L by 5 out of L, right? So you can convert to percentage. Out of L 5, so out of 100 it's 20%. You can do it. So this is 20%. Okay. So answer is A. That means out of L by 5 is hanging. So out of 1, it's L by 5 or into 1 by L. Out of 100, percentage, no, simple time 20. It should come 20%. Okay. So in this way, you can solve the problems like uniform chain or similar questions. Okay, if uniform is something like is there, then you can first, it's like a density. Okay, you can calculate what is the mass of a unit length. Then you can easily calculate the mass of a x length. Then you can start solving the problem. So if similar questions are there, you can approach this type of question with your method, that is unitary method, or you can say what will be the mass of a unit length. In that way you can proceed and you can calculate. Okay, so in another class I will solve another problem. So keep on practicing along with me in the daily practice problem for NEET, definitely, and also solve some more problems which I generally provide in the group. uh, in the video, in the description box, I will share the link of the group. You can join the group, and I keep on sharing some previous year NEET question, other study material which are relevant to NEET. It will be helpful for you. Okay, thank you. Let's stop here for this video.